Hi, I'm Allison, aka Microcatmachine, and I want to talk about the truth. I want to get the truth out there. I want to talk about my true story. I want to address the rumors, all the lies that are out there about me. I'm sick of it. So I want to get my true story out there once and for all. So my name's Allison Tennyson. You might know me as Microcatmachine on Instagram, here on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and this is my fantastic partner, Tyler.
Hello, I'm here to verify some of it.
So I started sharing my story in 2020, just like the summer of 2020, because, I got sick in March of 2020 and I didn't know what was happening. I had no idea. I had symptoms my whole life. I was in pain and sick, but I'd gone to the doctor and people and my doctors just told me it was normal. So I assumed what I was going through was normal. So I never pushed it, never pressed anything, and I just lived like that. So then all of a sudden, March 2020, I got really sick and I didn't know what was going on and I was scared. And at first they told me it was COVID, and then after a week when I was still sick, they were like, now it's pneumonia. And then when I was still sick after a month, I went back to the ER and they're like, well, now you just have post-viral syndrome. And then when I was still sick, they were just like, oh, I don't know, maybe now it's an autoimmune condition, maybe now it's lupus, maybe now you have like a GI issue. Yeah. Like they were like, oh, like you have all this you have a hoarse voice, like maybe it's something with your vocal cords, like either like laryngeal cancer or like paralyzed vocal cords, or like I had to go get a brain scan because they were like, maybe you have a brain tumor, and like all these really scary things I just didn't know. So I started sharing my story online because I was terrified and I wanted answers, and it was really helpful. It was really helpful. People were really helpful. They heard my symptoms, they saw my body, and people started messaging me and they're like, hey, have you ever heard of hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? Have you ever heard of POTS? Because it looks like you have these conditions. And then I started looking into them. And I think at first I was like, I remember first when I heard about POTS, it was that Zac Efron special.
Mm-hmm.
It's when COVID just had started. And I'd just gotten sick. And there was that COVID special. And there was a girl on there and she was like, I have POTS. She said about POTS though is she's like, I just have to eat more salt. And she was walking around with a cane, and she just, that's all she said, is that she just had to eat a little more salt. And so, I remember I Googled POTS, because Tyler was maybe that's what you have. And I Googled it, and online, whatever it said, I was just like, oh no, that's not what I have. Of course. I was like, oh no, that's definitely not what's going on, which is so funny because now like my mom thinks that I've had like probably POTS and just doesn't know me forever. Anyways, it's a different thing. But so I started sharing my journey and it was really helpful. And so I started sharing it and I started getting a lot of answers, and then I really liked it. So I really got into it, and I really started posting more about it, and I started sharing more about my journey. And people really responded well to my videos, I guess. Like I got a really good response from people, I guess, is all I'm saying. I just feel like people responded well to my videos and my posts, and the way I spoke about illness. I feel like people really liked it. When I started my journey online creating content, I don't want to like dog on other content creators. It's not what I want to do, but I didn't really like that when I saw other content creators, I felt like they were like, I'm sick, I have this condition, but you could never have this. And I didn't like that, because then I found out like, oh, I do have these things that you have. So I wanted to kind of flip the switch and be like, maybe you guys have these things too. So I started creating content, like sharing symptoms that I was experiencing and saying like, hey, do you guys have these symptoms? Like, what are you going through? Because I I didn't want anyone else to be sick and like alone and not know what was going on. I wanted to help other people. Like, people had helped me, and people really responded well to it. And it was going really well until it was like April, May, June of 2021, when I get a message from one of my fellow content creator friends, and she goes, Allison, I just want to let you know that people are talking about you on Reddit illness fakers. And I was like, what in the world is Reddit illness fakers?
Had never heard of that before. It was quite mind-blowing when I
didn't look it up. I had to.
When I first looked it up, and I'm like, these people are just making fun of people who are sick, and really, really demeaning them, and having really no proof besides their own opinions as to why they could be or couldn't be sick, and thought that was utterly disgusting.
Yeah, I really didn't look at. You didn't let me like. I saw a little bit of it, but I care about my mental health. I'm not trying to bug myself out here, so I really didn't I didn't look too much into it. I wasn't trying to dive into it too much, so I really didn't read it. Tyler looked at it. He was like, just don't read it. It's not good for you. So I just didn't.
Yeah.
He told me it was bad, so I just didn't look at it. I've never really looked at much of it because I don't need that. I don't need that in my head, so I don't look at it.
Especially after like what you had just gone through for the last year and a half, everything that we've experienced, to be just dwindled down to faking it for attention.
A methed out giraffe.
All the terrible name calling, all the terrible made up scenarios of
it just really
of what life was like.
But it was actually really like these people were really intensely obsessed with me. And at that time, like, I only had maybe like 1,000 followers on Instagram. I was only on Instagram at that time, and I had like 1,000 followers. Like, when I started posting on Instagram, I had just 300 followers. It was just my personal account. I didn't have that many followers. And then I had like, I don't know, was it 5,000? I don't know. It was
it was something around there. It might have been, you might have almost hit 10, because I remember you having to, at one point,
I deleted.
I deleted a lot of people.
4,000. I blocked 4,000
because there was
accounts.
Such harassment going on. Mm-hmm. We really didn't feel like we knew who we could trust.
Yeah.
Who we couldn't.
Yep. When that went down, I didn't know who I could trust, so I just blocked 4,000 accounts. I felt were really shady, and Because
and
that was
these
really smart, actually.
these Reddit subs, Illness Fakers has a ridiculous amount of people, which
hundreds of thousands,
which is really sad. But
the
one, but they didn't take you, because I guess you didn't meet their criteria, which is, I guess, refreshing. But another sub that didn't care about criteria, just wanted to bully and harass, did latch on to you, and still had a few thousand people. So it's a few thousand people against one person.
Who only had a few thousand followers. Like, I was new. I'd only started doing this like the summer of 2020 to like the summer of 2000, like a year. I'd been doing this a year. I was new and just on Instagram. I was just a small little creator. There wasn't anything big, and I was just talking about my illness. That wasn't anything big. I was just a little guy. And these people, like, they called my job. They called my job to try to get me fired.
Why'd they call your job, though? Because somebody made up a story of how an anonymous person messaged them about somehow that person had figured out that they had been assaulted in some sort of way before, and they said that this anonymous person had to have been you that did this to this person, and then fired up this whole sub of thousands of people.
Wait, they thought I assaulted?
No, they found out that they made up that you used your job at the time.
Yeah.
Because somehow you figured out who this anonymous person was on Reddit, and then used your job to do a background check on them. And then
I didn't have access to.
And then I guess figured out that they had been assaulted at some point, and then used this assailant's person's name against them, threatening them. And this person who claims this happened to post it to the whole sub, and to make it seem like you had been the one to do this.
That pissed a lot of people off. So a lot of people started attacking me more.
But also the person who made this up, that you did this, was a person who was posting multiple posts about you every single day, and diving deep into whatever online archives there were of you.
Yeah, even about like my my unpaid speeding ticket, because I was deep in addiction. So when I was deep in my addiction, I had
that was later. That's not.
Oh, okay.
That's not.
Just kidding.
That's not.
Okay.
That is
okay. That was later.
That's a different person. No, that's how it started. Was this person made this up, and then this sub gave this sub all the reason to come at you because of this made up thing that happened.
Made up thing, yeah. See, it's always made up things. See, people make things up that I do, and then it riles people up. They're like, Allison did this, but I didn't actually do any of these things. I didn't do it. I'm just sitting here just posting my videos, and then people are like, Allison did this. I'm not even knowing this is going on, because I'm not even on Reddit.
The only thing that happened on Reddit was arguing with a few people on the sub of like, this is disgusting that you're saying this stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's right. I remember now, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Like trying to defend yourself a little bit, which obviously was futile. Like it didn't,
Yeah.
And, that gave thousands of people a reason to come after you.
Yeah. And my job didn't fire me. They were like, hey, you're good, right? Are these people, are you okay? Are they going to come at you? Are they coming out? Do you people coming after you? Are you good? And I'm like, oh, I'm cool, I think I'm good. That's what happened. People are like, I think you have insane people coming after you, Allison. I was like, yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I do.
Well, and then
that's what happened. They were like, you have nutties coming after you.
There was a few other subjects on the thread that you had gotten in contact with.
Yes, yeah.
And at some point, somehow, the sub got shut down because it was hate-filled. Yeah. It was bullying. They got themselves shut down for their terrible antics that they were doing.
Yeah.
But
I like to think I had a part in it, though, because I did create that. Remember my Munch Hunt account and stuff, and
yeah, I mean there was definitely stuff to like.
I did some things to kind of
try to defend yourself against thousands of people coming after you.
I made it known that sub existed, so people could go and.
But the fact that anybody is defending that sub and saying they miss
disgusting.
You're trash. You're pure trash. You should go to therapy. You should
just need help.
Fix yourself.
Yeah,
at least try, because anybody who would look back at that, just sees that it was pure harassment, whether you believed the person or not.
Well, obviously you're just miserable in your own life, and you're just putting on me, it's very obvious for me. Somebody who people who are not miserable with their life, we're not doing that kind of stuff. I don't do that. We don't do that stuff. It's like people who don't do that kind of stuff, it's obvious. And I wish people who I wish these people on Reddit and stuff like knew that. Like for those of us who are not miserable with our lives, like for us, it is so obvious that you guys are. You know, it's very obvious.
Trying to fill some sort of void.
And the projecting too, like all the projecting that like oh, I'm trying to get like drugs and stuff, like it's just really obvious that like, well, you guys want that, and it's just a lot of projecting, and so yeah, just I would get help for sure. Help is needed.
So then what happens though, after that sub gets shut down, these thousands of people are very angry at you.
Yeah, very angry.
And they decide to go to a hate site and make a profile about you, documenting your long history.
Because I was gonna go unhinged. Remember? No, they're like, oh, unless you go private, we're gonna make this
basically
thing about me.
Yeah, I mean,
and I didn't go private, so they did, and they're like, you're gonna go unhinged, and wow.
And I mean, so people made fake profiles pretending to be you, claiming that you had all sorts of things that were going around, eating disorder, claiming you
cancer,
saying you had cancer.
I never saw the Twitter because they would never accept my friend request. I'll show I had to email Twitter my passport and my driver's license. I was able to get that Twitter shut down. That's why now the Twitter, it still says like, go to hell, Allison, like, fuck you, Allison, you're such a bitch, because I got so pissed that I got it taken down. But I was able, because it was before Elon was in charge of Twitter or whatever, when it was still Twitter.
But still, I mean,
it was very damning, because obviously these people still hold on to this, like, Allison said she had cancer. Well, I never said I had cancer. Some person created it. I mean, you could even see, like, I think I have pictures of, like, the person, like, they put pictures of like legs and said they were my legs. Those are not my, I mean, it wasn't my body, it was not me, like none of it was, or was that supposed to be me? I don't know. I never saw the Twitter. I never saw it, so
I don't know. I mean, they took pictures of you and edited them in such a way that made it seem like that. Their profile, you know, said was similar to yours, but then also said, you know, cancer survivor 2 times.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And of course, thousands of people who don't like you are going to absolutely believe that that was you, regardless of the proof that you showed many times of how you had to go about stopping that. One person against thousands. So a hate site. So get a thread on a hate site gets posted about you.
Just make up a bunch of stuff about me and my family, dox my family and myself.
Everybody was doxed. And yes, so there was photo shots of things that Allison had posted during her journey of trying to figure out that she had POTS and hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. There was a lot of dead ends and roads that we thought we were going on that were leading in the right way that were wrong. I feel like that happens a lot with
it's called differential diagnosis.
With illnesses that you have no idea, and doctors aren't helping you for years.
Well, even when they do, it's called differential diagnosis. That's typical medicine. That's when I went to vet school. That's what you learned. It's differential diagnosis. You have to do that. It's part of just diagnosing people to find an official diagnosis.
You had documented your journey on that. That's what that was. It wasn't you just hopping from one thing to another. It was you literally trying to navigate and find what was wrong with you. Like what was happening in your body.
Yeah, exactly.
That was obviously it's mentally exhausting to think you have answers and then have them just flush down the drain.
And it was scary. Like remember how many doctors, like, I had doctors saying, like, oh, I think you have a brain tumor. I had doctors saying, like, I think you have lymphoma. Remember that ER doctor that was like, I'm pretty sure this is lymphoma. You have lymphoma. Like,
there was a lot of
terrifying to hear. Like, it was scary. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, so it's a terrible thing to go through. And then on top of that, have thousands of terrible people want to just tear you down, I guess, because basically, I think they just don't like you.
Yeah, they just don't like me.
Yeah, so the thing is, though, is that this just never stops. And these lies keep getting told over and over again, regardless of, like, what they are. You've been on your diagnosis path for years now, multiple years. You're not trying to get money from anybody.
No, I want to start a nonprofit.
You're literally just raising awareness for other people.
I help people for free.
So that you don't have, so that they can lessen their time to go through journeys so you don't have to.
I FaceTime and phone call people for free to like tell, to help them and just give people support. Yeah, just all for free.
It just amazes me that people are gullible enough to just believe random threads that can need no proof. They can just exist because there's a photo. There's a photo, bias, right? Like they can just exist, and that's what you're gonna go with. It's sad that you're not gonna know the person first before actually believing what happens or what has happened.
Yeah.
The snap judgment is. So yeah, I mean, you have tried to defend yourself against thousands of people.
And it's over the years too, like, it's never stopped. It's been nonstop. People mass reporting me. And then, it's not only like, it's people on Reddit and Kiwi Farms, but then it's other TikTok creators and stuff coming at me, and like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then after like 5 years of that, like, it is fucking kind of
It's just old.
I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it.
It's just old. Just kind of grow out of it. Like, if you don't believe her, don't follow. Like, I mean, that's about it. Like,
just block me. I mean, it's so weird to spend. I cannot believe you could spend all night and all day, every day, just mass reporting my account and not feel so pathetic, like sad about your life. I don't know. That sounds so mean, I feel like, but it's true. Like, how could you not feel like, I don't do that. I worry about, like, I'm interested in my life. Like, I want to do stuff for my life to get, like, you could do that too for your life. Like, I don't know. And, so this isn't for the money. Like, we wanted to, I just want to help other people. Like, because I'm sick. I'm in a lot of pain.
You've never asked anybody for money. So I don't understand.
I'm going to GoFundMe.
I don't understand what you think, what they would think you're trying to accomplish. Besides their own projection.
I want to get more, because I want to get people diagnosed with hypermobile Alexander syndrome, and a lot of people don't like that, Tyler. A lot of people don't like that. People don't like that because they want to keep it to just themselves, keep it special, and it's not a special thing if everyone has it, Tyler. People don't like that. That's what people don't like too. It's not special if everyone has it, because I make it trendy. I'm not making it trendy. I'm just making it more accessible to people to understand that they might have this condition. Because it's hard not everyone has access to doctors and information, but a lot more people can have access to social media, and I can get people that information and an easy way to understand, So, and I've helped so many people, and that's just what that's why I do it. It's just to help people.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to believe made up storylines, just like, I mean, me and you have been on the verge of breaking up in their storyline for
years.
Literal years that I'm going to leave at any point.
We live in a trailer park, even though you can see our neighbor's house. Like, I don't know. It's like,
well, it's just weird to like make fun. We'll make fun of
somebody's house,
of where someone lives in general.
So sad.
A trailer home is a very valid home.
Yeah, like a home is a home. Like, yeah, like if we have a home, like that's amazing. Like, yeah, to have anyone have any home is we're so lucky. We're so grateful to have a home. Like,
but
yeah, I would love a trailer home. I would love any home. Like, how it's pathetic to make fun of somebody's house and anything somebody would have. Like, no, I don't have a lot of money. Like, no, I don't. I make a little bit of money off TikTok and Instagram, and I use it to feed my, feed our cats, to like get some stuff to make me comfortable for the month, and that's really it. Like, and Tyler pretty much, he supports us, but I just try to make a little bit extra just to like, help us, just help what I can. I just want to help. I don't want to get on disability because I want to write a book. I want to open a nonprofit, and I feel like if I'm on disability, I think it'll be harder to be able to do those things. So that's why I don't want to get on disability. So I want to be able to make some money. So that's why I create content. So I push myself every day, make myself sicker than I probably should, just to make some money.
And I would just like to encourage anybody who reads anything about anybody online that anybody can just type without and put out there without any form of verification or validation, to take that with the lightest grain of salt, because there's many sides to many stories, and to believe just one off of hate sites is wild to me. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my god. No.
I don't have anything
And
more.
is there anything else I want to say?
I don't know. I don't have anything
think
more.
so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Oh my god. You're gonna do fluids. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I knew this would take it out of me. I can't sit here and do this. This is like, what's so hard about making these long format videos? They really kill me. Okay. Glad I did it though. Did I say everything I wanted to say? I don't even know.
I don't know, but we probably missed some stuff. I mean, it's 5 years of stuff to try to sum up.
I'm like...
So...
But anyways, the moral of the story is, I mean, I don't have cancer. I've never said I had cancer. That Twitter was not mine. People have been harassing us for years. I just make content because I want to help people, because I live with these conditions and I'm in a lot of pain and I don't feel well.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that a lot of people could relate to their journey of not having answers, and maybe jumping to something where clinging to something that might give you hope, but you get shut down on that, finding out that that's not it. Looking for answers and just finding answers is a tough thing in this chronic illness thing.
And even when you have answers, finding treatments, like I have occipital neuralgia, and like think of how many treatments I've had to go through, like fucking neck PT, couldn't do that. I tried steroid neck injections, occipital nerve blocks, fucking cervical RFAs, like nothing's helping. Botox, and I still can't find them on Belbuca. I'm on fucking Oxy. I'm on fucking, I'm on gabapentin, baclofen, and still like, nothing helps. Like,
yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking for answers. All right. I think we said what we had to say. Just take a break.
Yeah. I can't sit here and do this. Oh man. Not even that long.
Yeah, but it's a very touchy subject.
It's not even that. I just can't sit here and do this.
Well, let's be done.
Yeah, okay. Okay, love you all. Except for the people who I'm just kidding, are fucking mean.
Get help.
Yeah, just go get help. Illnesses aren't trendy, they're not cool. This is not fun or cool, it sucks. I'm fucking miserable, so. Alright. Can't even. This was 30 minutes, that was a long time. Okay, I love you all. That was actually a really long time. No wonder I'm like so dying right now. Okay, bye.